You know, it's a good question, and I don't think you're hating on me for asking it. And a lot of people have asked it, and that's why I'm actually making this video. The car is a rolling project. It's constantly being jacked with. It's got a lot of work done to it, but still got a lot more to go. But these are 50-year-old gauges. Look at this. Watch my oil pressure gauge. Anyway, so, you know, I could probably get one that didn't shake and rattle and roll and whatever, but whatever, it works, so it's not a big deal. All this stuff works, but I put 11 grand in this motor and more in the tranny and the trans brake and all the other things I've done to it. So over here we got temperature for the transmission. We got vacuum. We got dual AEM wide bands. They data log as well for each side pipe. So, you know, and they pay for themselves. You know, I had a misfire once. I could tell for sure because it was different on one side. Another time I had a vacuum leak back when I had the old transmission on the vacuum modulator down underneath the car. It fell out and I was reading lean and I was like, whoa, what's going on? And you know, having these gauges help identify those issues. And, you know, a misfire is easy to identify, but anyway, you got a temperature gauge. Again, a lot of money in this motor. I'm not trusting just one fucking gauge on it. So, pardon my French, but so we got a temp gauge over here. Fuel gauge works, clock works, the amp meter works, but it's not a voltmeter. So, we got voltmeter. It's nothing special, and you'd never ask that question of a, you know, 2022 Subaru or something. You know, it's got all this plus more inside of the ECU and an idiot light when something ain't right. This is a 1970s car. It ain't, I want all that information. That's all it is. Instead of having one idiot light when something ain't right, I have all this information right here, and I tune my own carb with a screwdriver. And that's the way I like it. But, you know, I know you ain't hating on me or nothing. I'm just explaining because you aren't the first one that said, you got enough gauges? But that's the answer, buddy.